Elon Musk just successfully created a powerful warp-drive Starship. Rushing towards the future with the speed of light, Elon Musk and SpaceX both are moving towards a game-changing path. Musk, along with SpaceX's engineers, are getting themselves ready for a big jump into the future. But what is the trampoline here? How long will it take to jump? All the answers are here in today's video. Well, it is a warp-drive Starship. Yes, Elon Musk disclosed his new warp-drive 2022 Starship. Engineers in the aerospace industry are eager to take the next giant leap into the future. So, are you excited to know more about it? Well then, stay tuned in the video. Hello everyone, welcome to the Elon Musk Rewind. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update on SpaceX, Tesla, Starship, or basically anything related to the multi-talented, influential tech icon, Elon Musk. Having said that, let's get into it. The gigantic next-generation rocket SpaceX is known as a Starship, and it is working on a mission to launch freight and passengers to the Moon and Mars. The business is putting prototypes through its paces at a facility in southern Texas, and has already completed several short test flights. Currently, SpaceX produces rocket engines, certain Starlink communications satellites, and its famous Falcon 9 rocket launchers. Let's get started from the basics. Brace yourselves, a lot of science facts are coming in. A warp drive is a fictitious superliminal spacecraft propulsion engine that has appeared in several science fictions, most notably Star Trek, and is the topic of ongoing physics study. John W. Campbell first proposed the concept of warp drive in his 1957 novel Islands of Space, and the Star Trek series popularized it. It's a fictitious realization of the Alcubierre drive, a theoretical solution to the general theory of relativity's field equations. As we told earlier, it is an application of the Alcubierre drive, which is a theoretical solution to the central theory of relativity's field equations that necessitates a brief explanation of the Alcubierre drive. Warp drive, also known as a warp engine, was a technology that enabled faster-than-light interstellar travel. Remember the Flash from DC Comics and the movie Justice League? Yeah, just like him. Godspeed. It worked by creating warp fields to create a subspace bubble that engulfed the spaceship, warping the local space-time continuum and propelling it at speeds far exceeding the speed of light. Warp factors were the names given to these velocities. In the Milky Way galaxy, warp drive was the most popular kind of interstellar propulsion, allowing for interplanetary civilization, exploration, and commerce. Scientists from several cultures were working on alternate propulsion techniques that could be quicker or more efficient. With regular space-time, a spaceship would traverse distances by compressing space in front of it and expanding space behind it, resulting in faster-than-light travel. Want another movie reference? Oh please, this is serious. Okay, it is just like Thanos in Avengers Infinity War used to travel all over the universe with the help of the Space Stone. Got that? Okay, back to the topic. Objects cannot accelerate to the speed of light, so the Alcubierre drive alters space around them to allow them to reach their target faster than the light would in normal space without violating any physical rules. As per the facts, mass, unlike photons, is not capable of traveling at the speed of light. The problem with a material object traveling faster than light is that it would require an infinite amount of kinetic energy to do so. And here, warp drives are one of the science fiction motifs that allow stories set on a cosmic scale to be more interesting. But the concept of space warp, on the other hand, has been criticized as nonsensical and related to several other rubber science concepts that don't fit into current physics knowledge, such as anti-gravity and negative mass. However, this hasn't stopped scientists from considering the proposal. In an email to William Shatner, a well-known science fiction author and actor best known for his work on Star Trek, Miguel Alcubierre stated that the word used in the movie had a direct influence on his idea, citing the warped drive of science fiction in his 1994 essay that it would take 2.5 million light years to travel to Andromeda, our nearest neighbor. Okay, so as we know from a general perspective, behind these kinds of projects, there are a lot of things to watch. And the first and primary thing is, of course, its cost and then obtaining the right kind of equipment. One thing is clear, that money should go for the correct technology, because having a lot of money does not mean you will get to Mars. As Musk stated during his interview with Lex Fridman, even $1 trillion will not get you to Mars. You need the right technology, such as the Starship that the SpaceX is building. Even with the right technology, space travel is expensive, as is anything involving rocket launches. Moving on to the structure, the Starship is made up of two main segments, the upper stage, which is the Starship itself, and the lower stage, which is the booster or Super Heavy, which stands about 230 feet tall. As for the landing, SpaceX engineers have devised a unique and interesting way to land the booster. The propellant tanks are located in the vehicle's center. These provide the Raptors with liquid methane and liquid oxygen. The fuel is methane and the oxidizer is oxygen, a chemical that causes fuel to burn. Methalox is the name given to this combo. Although methane is an unusual fuel for rocket engines, it can provide a lot of thrust. Given Musk's plan for Mars, it's also a wise decision. The Sabatier reaction, according to SpaceX founder Elon Musk, might be used to synthesize CH4 from Martian subterranean water and atmospheric carbon dioxide. The next will be, of course, the landing. To comprehend the new landing concept used by SpaceX and the Super Heavy, we must first comprehend the Starship and its booster. SpaceX has created a massive rocket booster that will be mounted to the Starship spacecraft and used to launch it into space. Altogether, a Starship is a reusable transportation system that consists of a Starship spacecraft and Super Heavy rockets. What is Musk's plan then? So, after successfully transporting the Starship through the heaviest layers of the atmosphere, the stainless steel booster will detach from it and return to the Earth, with its entirely reusable launch system, which will then be utilized to launch other Starship spacecraft into space. Additionally, this spacecraft will be able to refuel in orbit, which is a significant step for SpaceX, but it will also allow for further travels to places like Mars and the Moon after the first assignment is completed. Now, here comes the interesting part. Will it be legless? Landing legs on the Super Heavy plane save a lot of resources, according to Musk, who also believes that landing legs add heft and expense to the spaceship. Without legs to land on, his decision to remove the legs was due to the immense stress the vehicle would encounter upon landing. Musk said that without legs, it would surely work. The company's next major step in developing a Starship is launching it into orbit, but before that, it plans to integrate a new super technology called warp drive, the most powerful rocket engine ever, into its Starship. A warp drive allows a Starship to travel faster than light, is a fictitious super-luminous spacecraft propulsion engine. Elon Musk's private spaceflight business, SpaceX, was founded with the idea of making life multiplanetary. He claims that relocating humans to other worlds, such as Mars, could save humanity in the event of a calamity on Earth, such as a massive asteroid hit. Additionally, space businesses like United Launch Alliance, Arianespace, and Roscosmos still have a few years to catch up to SpaceX, but time is running out. Well, as we can see, Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, is keen to land on Mars, as he just announced a new warp drive spacecraft that will allow them to go to the Red Planet sooner than planned. So now for us, the only options available right now are to wait and watch. And let's hope for the best. Seeing Musk's unstoppable achievements, it goes without saying that obtaining a speed of light doesn't seem impossible anymore. Are you excited about the warp drive concept? What are your fantasies about it? Tell me in the comments. Hope you all enjoyed this detailed journey of Starship. If yes, then give this video a like and share it with your friends. Also, don't go without smashing the subscribe button. Keep supporting us to make such kinds of videos for you. See you in the next video. Until then, peace.